Hello and welcome to Americans Learn. My name is Lauren, and today I am doing something a little different. So the other day I posted on the community board asking what y'all thought I should do in this situation. So what happened is I was going to watch the EPICA Behind the Matrix live video and then do my analysis on it, because it's been a long time since I've done an EPICA video and I missed doing EPICA. So I watched the entire video. I was like 2 minutes into the analysis part and my computer decided to protest, I guess. It's happened before where like everything freezes, everything pauses, and like some of the it just kind of is like shaking, essentially, like the fan goes nuts, or like I just hear this like noise and nothing. I can't do anything to it, so I have to like just turn everything off manually, because none of the buttons, none of the mice work, nothing works. But when I bring it back up, my video is gone. And it's happened once or twice before, but never that far into a recording. It's happened before at like 2 minutes in, so I just redo it. But in this particular case, I was like, it was, it was like 12 minutes into the video. So I like to have the reactions be pretty spontaneous. I like to have them be a first-time reaction. So if I was going to be listening to it a second time, it obviously wouldn't be that first-time reaction. So I asked what y'all wanted me to do, and the general consensus was it will be fine if I just kind of play the video and talk over it and do the analysis part that I usually do. So that is what I'm going to do. Because again, I liked this video. I liked this music. It made me want to like dance. It made me want to like bounce up and down, and I was like really, really excited the entire time that it was playing. So I was like, it was so much fun. And the lyrics are really cool, and I enjoyed those as well. So I will also be delving into those a little bit more seriously here. But anyway, she said to dance, and I was like, yes, I was all about it. This one really, really made me want to go. I had so much fun with this freaking song. So, with that all being said, I am going to just kind of go through it. I'm going to be playing it kind of quiet throughout, like at a quieter level, so it's still kind of there in the background, and if I need to, I will pause or stop and get louder if that's what needs to happen. So let's go. It's like, again, immediately I just want to like dance to it. And she says get up. I was like, okay, I'll get up. I want to. I was literally jumping in my seat yesterday. It was really embarrassing. It's just like I can't help it. It's just like, and maybe it's partly because they're dancing, but I just need to. All right, and so that was one of the things too I wanted to say. Like in the first watch through, she fully called me out during the like second verse. When she tells me to live in the moment, because I was looking at the lyrics and I was like, right, I shouldn't be watching the lyrics. I just need to vibe. So that's all I did the first time I watched it. And then, okay, so what I also wanted to say too is this is the part where she got me the first time, the live in this moment. It's like, oh, right, sorry, I'll pay attention to you and not what the lyrics are saying, because even though the lyrics are really cool, I should be kind of vibing with where we're at right now. So I really, really like the constellations. I think that's incredibly cool. And especially because they're talking about shining through the matrix. So if you think about a matrix in like technical terms, I guess, I think that's the box that confines you, right? The matrix is what confines you. Or it's what confines everything. Yes. So the dictionary definition is an environment or material where something develops, a surrounding medium or structure. So it's what surrounds you, right? So I also like that you're shining through that particular box, essentially, which I just thought was a cool thought. And I also really liked the lyric, you know, live in this moment like there is no past. Because again, it's she's telling us live in the now. The now is what matters. The past is what created you, but it's not what defines you. What matters is what you're doing in this moment right now. Which I think we need to think about a little bit more often, because it doesn't matter if terrible things have happened to you in the past if you are acting terribly now. Because you can break that. You know, you can break the cycle, you can be a better person. Or it's like, it doesn't matter if, you know, you've skated through life and everything's been wonderful and amazing. Like, what is happening now is important. And living today, each day to its fullest, seems to be what this song is about, which I like. And then it's saying, be in this moment, judgments will not last. So it's like, don't worry about what's going to happen later. It doesn't matter. Like, because, you know, people can be judging you. They can judge you all they want. You can judge yourself too. But that's transient. That's also the future. It's partly the past, but like, it's transient. It's not, don't need to worry about it. Bum, 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 bum. Right? Take a leap. This part I like too. The part of no return. So I like that. That's one of the things I liked. The point of no return, there's a lot of things I liked. The point of no return restrains us, because people get to that point and are scared to go further, because you get to various points in your life, and if you make certain decisions, there is no turning back, right? But that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like a lot of the times it's framed as something bad, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, if you think about it like in a video game sense, you are traveling through an area map, and you kind of have to be, if you're a completionist, you got to be careful, because you get to certain points, you go through a doorway, and then cutscene, oh well, I guess I can't get back through that doorway. Now I'm just moving forward. But sometimes it's like, you just got to take that risk. You know, something interesting is happening behind that door. I want to know what it is. Sometimes you just got to take the risk. And it's not always going to be a bad thing. Maybe you skip out on a monster that would kill you 7 times before you manage to beat it, and then gain 2 XP or something, you know? I don't know how video games work very much, but still, that's my point. And then the bouncy part. And like, playing the piano while jumping seems like it'd be very, very tricky. That guy always impresses me every single time. Especially when he's like just twisting the piano, turning it around. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So I like the thought about like the oiled feathers. It's very like avian, you know, like water birds. And because they have this oils in their feathers that allow them to get wet, shake off the water, and immediately take off again. Just like, it kind of feels like there's a duality there that I think is really cool. And it's a cool metaphor here. Ooh, I also like that she goes low there. I don't think she did that the first time. Alright. see. Okay, she did go low. It is low. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was higher the first time. But I like how it goes. I like the lowness of that particular line. See, and that's what like we were talking about earlier too. It's like if you're living in the now, what happened before doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen later. It only matters what you're doing right now with what you've got currently with you. Because that's really all we have. That is all we can guarantee is right now, right? So we might as well do our best with that because it's the only guarantee we've got. You can't go back. There's no promise of tomorrow. I like that. I like that note, Simone. I like when they let her do all angelic-y. And like the white, soft white lights slowly shining down. The two of them behind the piano. Oh. Yeah, you do. Oh, and look, this is like another, like the image behind it's another Matrix thing, isn't it? I think that's the other definition of Matrix. It's a mass of fine-grained rock in which gems, crystals, or fossils are embedded. So like this, that's what this, the lights back here look like. Kind of like a brain too, but it's another Matrix. Which I think is a, ooh, what did I do? It's fun imagery. And there he goes. That's true too. Responding with anger, responding with peace, the choice is all mine. Exactly. Exactly. He's 100%, that's 100% true. It matters what you do right now. However, like people will throw stuff at you, but how you respond is the only thing you can control, and how you're responding in that moment is all you can control. And that can be very, very, and responding with peace takes practice. It's hard to do. I know this. I always had kind of a hair trigger temper, you know? It took me a long time to learn how to essentially take a breath. And I don't always remember to do it these days. It's still easier to just respond back with whatever energy you've been shown. But it is a learned behavior. It is something you can learn to respond with love, with peace, with compassion, as opposed to just meeting someone else exactly where they're at might not be the best thing. Look at him go. Boom! That part, like, just slamming down on the piano. It's so fun. Launching himself at it. A small lie for man, a giant blow for mankind. Boom. That was, like, I love that. I like I get distracted by the pianist there, but like, I like the thought too. It's like, we are what's in control. It's us. We're the ones who make the choice. We decide. It's about you. I like that. Shred, dude. gotta be hard too. Like how, like, jumping and singing that high, that is an incredible amount of control that she's got right there. It's amazing. Like that note, this, which is sky. Feel what it, amazing. That's a fun way to end it too. Like slow and then just quick. We will finally be free. Beautiful. Anyway, I know that that was a little bit different than how I would usually do this, because like I said, I usually watch through it slow and then like just and vibe, and then I will go back and do well, like what I just did. But it doesn't feel right to it almost, it would feel like faking the reaction if I just reshot it, and I don't like to do that. If it had been a little bit shorter, you know, if I had had less, if I'd had less already filmed, if I had only filmed like a minute or even 3, if I'd done half the song, it wouldn't have felt weird. But I'd already done the entire thing, and I'd started in on the analysis part, and it just wouldn't have felt right. So this way, it was cool, I thought, because I actually did get to, I knew I'd already heard it, so I already kind of was there. I'd read the lyrics, I'd started to think about it, so it did give me a little bit more, I think, things to say. So if at some point you would like me to do stuff like this again, go back to some of the other songs that I've listened to before and maybe try and do a slightly deeper analysis, or just see if I still stand by what I said the first time. Like a reaction to my reaction. I could do something like that too. I've seen that happen. It's like, have I grown as a person? I don't know. So thank you all for bearing with me. Thanks for sticking it out, and let me know what I should react to next. See you in the next one.